Here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
He's set, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Popped him up. Escobar to stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Lifetime against Buchholz. He has 7 hits in 40 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. And a blistering 103 degrees on the thermometer as we get things going this afternoon. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Baez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
The catcher, number 40.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tapped out in front of home. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the 1st inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now to the plate, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And no one will get this one. The next 0-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Contreras finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Peralta is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 0 for 5. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hendricks has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Third baseman, number 8. Ian Happ.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Ahmed is there. 1 away. Into the box, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Kyle Hendricks.
Kyle Hendricks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, A.J. Pollock, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Digging in, Steven Souza. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so that keeps the bottom of the second going. Digging in now, Nick Ahmed. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So stepping in, Clay Buchholz. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Ready now, Daniel Murphy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Daniel Murphy.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Ahmed. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now. So striding forward now, Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Baez has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Right there, Murphy at second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on the way. In there, 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Peralta on the move. And they can't run it down. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air out to left field. Peralta has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. Step on the bag for one. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Eduardo Escobar.
Leading off the fourth inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. And there's one away. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, A.J. Pollock. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he lays off there 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. Murphy's got it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Striding into the box, Steven Souza looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Payoff pitch one more time. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Up next for Arizona, Daniel Descalso, a base hit in his first trip. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Souza at second with 2 down. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Settling in now, Nick Ahmed. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Nick Ahmed.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Murphy. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Leading out for the Cubs, third baseman number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Count remains at 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Souza going back, and that's up onto the walkway. Way out of here. Here's Jason Hayward now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Jason Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line and right. Souza on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Pollock on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Souza is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Into the box now, Clay Buchholz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Count now a ball and a strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Alex Avila is on deck, lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The next 3-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Alex Avila becomes out number 2 this inning. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. In there, he's in control, 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Ben Zobrist. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time, and it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's Javier Baez.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Souza coasts under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. At the plate, A.J. Pollock 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he is in there. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. A tag for 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. It was a walk in his last trip. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runners back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So a big moment here and standing in, Daniel Descalzo. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Descalzo, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
He can't track it down as this ball falls. And a relay home. And now he's able to get back into 3rd safely as they also push across his score to make it a... Now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Ketel Marte, he called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Digging in once again, Alex Avila, 8th batter of the inning now. Justin Wilson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Pitch on its way to Avila. And that misses, ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Here's the payoff pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. Number 66 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 66.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great.
Batting, left fielder, Schwarber.
He's set. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Hit on 0. Originally from Japan, of course. This is his first year at the big league level. 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball. Shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Pulled toward right center field. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Steve Cishek takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 41.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the left side. Happ scoops it up. 1 there. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. So digging in now, Eduardo Escobar. Last time through was a base hit. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zobrist is in pursuit, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Jason Hayward.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is Another 0-2. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2. Lifted into center field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 out. And now the Cubs pitcher, Steve Cishek. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and a strike to count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Steve Cishek goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Piscotty. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So in now for Chicago, Ben Zobrist. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. And it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Souza is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Steven Souza. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. Well, you got his kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
The count now at 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Nick Ahmed would be next. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And that misses inside 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And that misses 2-1. 2-2. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the run at first will be in motion.
The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batter, number 66.
John Ryan Murphy will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 36. John Ryan Murphy.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And he misses again, 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Alex Avila would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Catherine, Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Murphy shading to his right. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Brad Ziegler will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied.
Brad Ziegler.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Ziegler, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2003 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now both runners on the move. Out in front of it, strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped him up. Escobar in foul ground, and that's going to land foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away. Standing in. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Here's the first pitch. And That sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Peralta.
Bottom of the ninth for the Diamondbacks. Left fielder,
Carl Edwards Jr. enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He takes a high fastball for a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. So 1-1. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Three and one to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
Well, that's ball three. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And that misses here. Ball four. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be two? To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. So striding in, Eduardo Escobar, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with two men out. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning. In now, Carl Edwards Jr. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza's after it. One out. Here's Daniel Murphy now, struggling so.
Daniel Murphy.
Now the pitch. Low for ball one. One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, way to get dirty. The tag got him. Here's Ben Zobrist now. The batter-pitcher numbers with Brad Ziegler. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. One now to Zobrist. Little dribbler down the line. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself. So here's the cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock, who was set. run on strikes in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, A.J. Hop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Souza. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Striding in, Daniel Descalso. It was a walk in his last trip.
Descalso.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. One 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Descalso behind 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Stepping in, Javier Baez, and he'll be the one to.
Leading out for the Cubs, shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Popped him up. Avila over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Into the seats, 0-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? On to first, and there are 2 down. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with Sukhan. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no. The 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. High pop-up. Escobar moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Now batting, Nick Ahmed. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. 2-2 one more time. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. Next to hit will be the
pitcher, Brad Ziegler.
Jeff Mathis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ball 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hey. 2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Fastball, that ran in and drilled him. Into the box now, Alex Avila. He's got a chance to.
Number 5, Alex Avila.
Pedro Strop jogs in from bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. Fastball in there for a called strike. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Peralta. It was a walk in his last trip. Favorable call in there for a strike. Slider right over the middle taken for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Pitch out, nothing doing, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Yanked fouled off to the right. He's running again, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play it. Andrew Chafin gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
He's set and the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Peralta going back to the track. A jump at the wall, and he's got it. Great play for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. First pitch on its way. Popped up. Escobar is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Pedro Strop.
Pedro Strop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Souza is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks.
Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Skied into straightaway right. Zobrist on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Zobrist ranging back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll reach third here with a triple as now the go-ahead run's only 90 feet away with 1 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, A.J. Pollock. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 0 for 5. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Here's the first pitch. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
2-1 now to Steven Souza. Split-fingered fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone. Now. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
The 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now
to the plate, Nick Ahmed. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 1 for 5. 0-1 the count. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Into the box.
Leading out for the Cubs, third baseman, number 13.
First pitch on its way. Bouncer up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. At the plate, Ben Zobrist, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Just got a piece up the line. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Wow, he thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the first pitch, and now the runner's trying for third. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. He's in there at the plate, and deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Albert Almora will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses 1 and 2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage is... Leading off the inning, John Jay will pinch hit here, and he's
number 9.
Jorge De La Rosa comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th.
Jorge De La Rosa, who's changed defensively for the Cubs. Now playing left field.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. His career line against De La Rosa, he's 1 for 3. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in now, David Peralta. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup, so if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Oh, and he misses it. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, his career line. Brandon Kinsler, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Brandon Kinsler.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded down the third baseline. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a line drive, and it'll tie the ball game as this is down for extra bases. And to score from third, the tying run. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. So digging in with a chance to win it here, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. He'll come home with it. And that's going to do it as they walk off as winners here in the 13th. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. The victorious Diamondbacks, 4 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.
Now from Fenway. At the plate, Marcus Semien. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Duvall. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Very nice afternoon. High skies and 77 degrees at game time. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike two swinging.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the third.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Chapman, the second out of the opening frame. A ball and no strikes. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Lucroy has it, and he makes the throw to first. Acuna retired, and there's one away. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. In there, strike two.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman will get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Davis on the move, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. And he'll pull into second with one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Markakis. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Lifted in the air out to center field. Number 22 is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. So stepping in, Adam Duvall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And their runners at the corners now. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Chris Davis now. His career line with Boltonevich. He's gone 2 for 6.
Number 2, Chris Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Boltonevich, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Ready now, Stephen Piscotty. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the... And the next in is Johan Camargo. His career numbers against Minaya. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken there by Lowry. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Here comes another 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simeon. And quickly there are 2 away. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Boltonevich. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-1 home. Is in there for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Lowry ranging into shallow right, and that ends the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. His career line with Boltonevich. He's 1 for 4.
Jonathan Lucroy.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. Here's the pitch.
Number 22.
And he takes ball 1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sean Manaea, will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 2 out, nobody on. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
8 straight strikeouts. You got to be. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Acuna doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. 2-1 the count. 3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Nick Markakis flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Lowry back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
How about him?
Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. He singled his last time up. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Try again, 1-2. This is line to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And it's off the green monster. Duvall is on his way home. And the runner will score from first. Flowers Takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip. Digging in to try it again, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Got him to go down swinging there. Marcus Semien goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a little tapper. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Lowry at second, Davis at first, 2 out in the inning. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit on the ground to third. Chapman brings it in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Striding into the box, Mike Foltynewicz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
That's a
ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that one just missed outside.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Number 13.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Popped high in the air. Fultonavich has a play. 1 down. Stepping up now, number 22. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now, he was in complete control of that at bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johan
Nick Martini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 38.
Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ryan Butcher, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Settling in now, Ozzie Albies. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Full count, 3-2. The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. drilled right back up the middle. Lowry's got it. There's one. Back to first, and Freeman's gone as well. It's a double play. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A ball and a strike. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Grounder down the line at third. Camargo's got it. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
To second for one. On to first, a double play. Next up for the A's, Jet Lowry. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In there, no balls and a strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Back goes Markakis to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. And that's up and in for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Two and 1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-1 to him now. Fouled away. Popped him up. Swanson is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Adam
leading off for the break.
Sean Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. From the stretch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's gone into the monster seats. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler Flowers, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. His past history with Sean Kelly. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 0-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Chapman loves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Slow bouncer to the right side. Looking to send him packing again. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball one. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, number 22. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Just missed with a breaking ball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
The count now at 2-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikes. So here now is the pitcher. Ender Inciarte is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. His past history with Sean Kelly. He's gone 2 for 8. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Inciarte is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11". A left-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jersey.
Number 13. Your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And that one got a piece of him. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. It was a walk in his last trip. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Sam Freeman. Been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so.
Number 39.
Markakis is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Called strike over the outside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a breaking ball stays outside. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the... Blake Trinan was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Popped him up. Chapman over to his right. 1 away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Career against Blake Trinan. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Taken there by Lowry. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Duvall trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets in his...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Here's Chris Davis now. It was a fly out. for him, and A.J. Minter comes on from the pen. Hoping to finish. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2. On the ground to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Slider, oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And look out as that one ran in and got him. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Chad Pinder will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Ball one. Piscotty is off at first with 2 away. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Ready for another chance? Number 22. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Josh Fegley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors,